Hello there guys, welcome back to my channel, Corey Dawson, and today I have got another Dundee United video, but this is kind of a different one. This video is rating all the Dundee United players from last season, so from goalkeeper to striker, and yeah, so it'll be 1 to 10, and yeah, here we go. So first is Benjamin Siegrist, who is our goalkeeper. I think that Benjamin had a great season and I'm going to have to rate him a 8 out of 10. I think he done well, and yeah. And now we're moving on to the first centre back, which is Watson. Now, Watson has left Dundee United and I'm going to give him an 8. He done well and yeah, he played on the bench, but yeah. And now we're moving on to the second centre-back, which is Mark Connolly. Now, he's a great defender because he was always alert and just quick to react. So I'm going to give him a 9 out of 10. And yeah, now we're going to move on to the next one. And now we're moving on to right-back, which is Liam Smith. Now, he's a great right-back and I'm going to rate him. Liam Smith's a great right back and I'm going to give him a high rating. I'm going to give him a 9.5 out of 10 because sometimes he slipped up but not a lot, and that's why. And now we're moving on to our left back, which is Jamie Robson. Now he's a great left back because I'm going to give Jamie Robson a 9 out of 10 because he wasn't scared to run at defenders at the other team. He was more like a wing back, and yeah, that's why I'm giving him a 9. So guys, now I'm going to rate Peter Paulette, and I'm going to have to give him a... So United were all about rotation, and Peter Paulette was mainly on left mid, so I'm going to give him a 9 out of 10. He done well, and yeah. Now we're moving on to our first centre mid, which is Ian Harkes. So again, sometimes Ian Harkes was on the bench, but not a lot. So I'm going to give him a 8.5 out of 10. His goal against Dundee was a cracker, and that's why he was just so good. And now right mid, which is Paul Mcmillan. So I'm going to have to rate him definitely a 10 out of 10. He was just so good. And yeah, the reason that is because he just ran, he didn't even care if he got tackled, he just ran at them and gave them no choice. So now moving on to the strikers, and I'm going to rate Nicky Clark first, so I'm going to give him a... So Nicky Clark is another one that was prone to injuries. He always got injured, and near the end of the season he broke his ankle. So that'll take his rating down to a 9, but he done well when he played. And last but not least, I'm going to rate Shankland, and I think you guys all know what I'm going to give Shankland, and I'm going to have to give him a... Do you even need to ask me what I'm rating Shankland? Everybody knows that this guy is just a cracker of a player. He always scores. Every week he scored for us. And that's not just the reason, it's because he was so good on the ball. He would just pop up out of nowhere and he'd bang in a goal for you. And that's why I'm going to give him a 10 out of 10 as well. Just so good, so solid, and yeah.